out of my pants and ta-da! What kind of a mystery even is that? Yeah, just like what this store says, but let's make it true. Just like that, that's what you call a rectangular poster, but either way, they have put an advertisement on that. The lights of these trees, like, look at the color that it shows up. And bizarrely, it has started to rain again, even though yeah, who may have forgot about that? You've seen the video yesterday. That was just an early birthday celebration, which I made wishes from pretty early on. So you can just call that early birthday wishes. So these are the headphones that I got for my early birthday presents. Actually, my first one. This is the Sennheiser headphones. And look, got a blue and white. That suits very, very well for the time of night. Even more funny than that, that is a Land Rover. Twisted. How am I gonna twist this one? Am I doing some sort of a magician trick where I take a small piece of paper out of my hat and it goes invisible, and then I take it out of my pants and ta-da! What kind of a mystery even is that? Like just some stranger giving me a plate of 4 broccolis, lol. That's funny. So, other than that, we did have a mini cake. Since it was my early birthday celebration, it was on March 28th. Now it's March 29th. So, we are still in the month of March. And goodness, like after all that rain that we have had yesterday, it has gone very chilly and eventually very cold. Just 5 days has it been since I said spring is here. Well, that rain that we had yesterday was torrential. That was absolute madness, and it is cold. Now, even that rain that we had on Sunday, that was a nice spring rain. Like I got caught in the rain while I was on my day exploring, and I waited. I'm like, yo, am I taking a shower or what? But yesterday was just mad. It is almost at the freezing point. So what I'm up to today is that I am going to be heading to Dore Music Studio after 2 weeks. Well, as you know, last week I was on ski trip, so didn't get to make it within the time. So today and tomorrow, I'm doing it. For the first time, I'm doing it on 2 days of the week. Happy New Year. It still says Happy New Year on this window, and it's March 29th. Frickin'. Does the year only last 3 months, or what? It still says Happy New Year on these small windows, just 1 floor below the entrance. Well, it's actually right there, what looks to be as the 3rd floor, but, you know, it's that New Year spirit. But hey, a pretty good pack of cars on this one, and a good mix. Porsche, Bentley, Mercedes. Oh, a Lamborghini probably, eh? Yeah, just like what this store says. But let's make it true. Just like that, that's what you call a car mix on the left side of the DS auto store. And so yeah, this is the lower level of that DS store, and on that one you would tend to see more of those like DS3 vehicles and stuff. Like you would rarely get a DS7 on this floor. Usually you tend to get DS3 and DS4. Whereas on the top, which I tend to show you a lot, that's where you more likely see a mix of DS4 and DS7. And rarely a DS9. Yeah, still rarely, because it's only been 1 year since they have produced the first version of the DS9s, and they had made the advertisement come up on the shape of a poster, but more like a rectangular poster. But either way, they have put an advertisement on that, and a day later they had tested the first DS9 engine. So it was a brand new 0 kilometer, so they started out, and the next day the first guest of that DS9 But not another magic show, eh? And that is some sort of fun here, because from where I look, you can see from the lens as well, the lights of these trees, like, look at the color that it shows up. It shows up in like midnight blue, purple, whatever that is. And it's actually better to see it from when you get an overcast weather. Yeah, don't even tell my physics is not even that good. But it's rare, actually. It's really, really rare, as if I just grabbed a torch and pointed out onto a motorbike driver who drives like a suspect after grabbing 3 packs of Doritos on his way back from work. But again, it's something that you can get in an overcast weather mainly. Like, you know, that purple light on these trees that I just showed you. Like on a clear weather, it wouldn't really work that well. Yeah, that ultraviolet ray on the tree, ain't that funny? And bizarrely, it has started to rain again, even though it's in bits and pieces. It is again formed into precipitation. Like, what a day. Doesn't even look like spring after all, doesn't it, folks? And if you can notice, this branch over right here got broken down. Like the top of that one got broke down and it come off. Yeah, if you can't see that tree right next to the Mini, then the one behind it is what I'm referring to. Speaking about the fact that it is the next day and it is involved into a rain and snow mix. Weather gave us a big surprise this morning. I looked at the weather and they said it was only gonna rain until the noon hour, but it is involved into snow. This weather is so unpredictable. Squishy. Yeah, I have bought this just 2 weeks after I had started my first drum lesson at Dory Music Studio. And so today I am going to go back there and I am going to continue learning some exercises that are on the 4th page. So it's a bit like you hit the cymbal and then half a beat later you hit the kick. And it just makes it so different from what I have studied in the past. And it's that point that you just improvise yourself in where you go from one to another. So I have also started preparing to take the plane to the US, which is going to be in 7 days. And so I spent this part of the morning really busy with that focus, so I couldn't get the vlog. But guys, I'm just going to put an end to the vlog already. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm really hoping that you somehow enjoyed this night adventure. And I'll see you in the vlog tomorrow, which will be more like a real vlog.